Hey, what's up, everybody? Ryan here, and I'm doing a live today because I want to share with you, for all you out there who are new to affiliate marketing, what I would do, what I would do if I was trying to make affiliate marketing work for me. Okay, if I have no list, uh, no audience, nothing, uh, only the uh, experience and knowledge that I currently have. So what would I do? So why you should listen to me? I'm Ryan Hamad. I'm three times three times ClickBank Platinum client, which means I'm in the top 1% of ClickBank clients. I've been an affiliate for mm, 13, 14 years now. I've sold affiliate offers in multiple niches, and yeah, so I just want to help you. I don't have any. I don't have any layout. I don't have any plan or anything. I just want to help you. Okay, I'm gonna speak and talk from my heart. Okay, so I'm gonna share with you what I would do if I had to start from scratch affiliate marketing, and the thing that you have to realize is you have to know why you want to succeed at affiliate marketing, because there are so many ways to make money online. Okay, there's so many ways to make money in business. You can be doing so many things. So why affiliate marketing? 14 years ago, I quit my job. I was working for a company called CMC Markets, and CMC Markets would they do online trading. So they had that software that you could use to trade financial instruments, and I was hired there to launch the French market because I'm French. So they need someone who could, go to France, make some presentation, translate the website, get the get their business known in France, and that's what they hired me. So for 6 months, that's what I did. I wasn't alone. I had two other people with me, someone in legal and compliance, and another account exec. So we just launched that business in France, and we translated the website. We called customer, opened the first account, and it was a great experience because I was impressed by how much at the time you could do online, because 80% 80% of everything we did we did it online. We only went to France like the last after 5 or 6 months. Like most of the work was done online, and at that time I realized, wow, you can do so much online. It was 14 years ago, and when I when I left CMC Market, I decided to do my to start something online basically. So I tried different things. First of all, I tried to be a coach, a life coach. I got one client, and honestly, I got that client because I was lucky. I got just by luck, pure sheer luck. And after that, I wasn't able to get another client, so I had to find something else. And um, I started to slowly but surely losing my savings, and was questioning my decision to to start a business, and I was considering getting back to a job. And fortunately, thank God, my a friend and my former colleague at CMC Market, Vaughn, he was still at the company at the time, and he sent me an email. He said, Ryan, I'm going next weekend. I'm going to an event about online marketing. Would you like to join me? I was like, I'm sure about that. For me at that time, like online marketing, online business was like, oh, eBay and Amazon. So I was like, oh, well, I don't have much like connection to that. I don't have much interest in that stuff. So, but I don't, I didn't have any other things to do. So I said yes. So I went to the event, and oh man, that event changed my life. The event was made by a guy named Mark Anastasi. Okay, you can just Google him. He's a New York Times bestselling author. He wrote many books on digital marketing. And man, and that day I was introduced to this world of online marketing. And they had several speakers, and one of the speaker introduced us to affiliate marketing. And he went on his laptop, and on the screen, the big screen, on the stage, he had his ClickBank account, his live ClickBank account, and he had was making like four figures daily, four figures daily. And I'm thinking, this guy is making in a day what I was doing in a month at CMC Market, my former like previous job, and that blew my mind. Like I was like, what? Like what is that? What what's going on? And and he explained to us that basically he was doing affiliate marketing. He will choose offer on ClickBank and run ads and making a profit on that. It was so simple. And I I looked at that and I, I told myself that's what I want to do like for the almost like for the rest of my life. I want to do that stuff because for me the fact that you could make a living from your computer selling other people product, not having to deal with customer service or creating a product, but also knowing exactly what was actually working, not having to guess what's going to be hot, what's going to work. You just have to go on the marketplace and see what product are selling. For me, it was like a no-brainer. I had to master that skill. And I knew that if I master that skill, that particular skill of affiliate marketing, that will give me the tools and the knowledge and the skills to do all the things. Because I I told myself if I can even sell something that is actually proven to convert, that I didn't create, that I don't have to deal with customer service. If I can sell that, then why would I even try to sell my own stuff? So for me, that was almost like a test. Can I actually make affiliate marketing work? And if I was able to make affiliate marketing work for me, I would I knew that would lead me to other things, other bigger, better things anyway. Even if I just get like 20% good at that, that will lead me to maybe sell more coaching or to something else. Because those skills, the ability to sell something online and just having to focus on that one thing, selling. Don't have to create, don't have to deal with customer service, don't have to think hard about what's going to sell, what's going to be hot. Just selling something that is already selling. For me, that was like a no-brainer. I had to make it work. So I went home and I gave it all. I decided to master and learn that skill. So and I hope I'm gonna give you that fire. I'm gonna give you that same fire, that same desire to master affiliate marketing because It's a skill that you will carry for a lifetime. I promise. I promise. And I speak from the bottom of my heart. So now, before I tell you what to do, if I was starting from scratch, I'm going to tell you what I wouldn't do. I wouldn't do. The first thing I wouldn't be doing, the first thing I wouldn't be doing is telling people around me that I'm going to try to make money online or doing money for affiliate market. Okay. Don't tell anyone. Please don't tell your family. Don't tell, oh, geez, don't tell your coworker. Don't tell your friends. Don't tell anyone. Keep it a secret. I know. Don't go search for encouragement from other people who are not doing it. Okay. Don't look for encouragement from people who are not doing it. When I made my, when I made my first $100 or $200 on ClickBank, I was 28 at the time, 28, 29. I I showed my mother my laptop. I was living in London at the time, and I would come back once in a while to France to visit my parents. And I showed her my laptop because I was so proud of myself. Man, I made $200 online. So I was just showing her online and my ClickBank account. And I thought she would be happy or excited for me. And I could see the doubt on her face. And she was like, that's nice, but do you think it's going to last? And she crushed me. She crushed me for a few days because she put that doubt, that seed of doubt in my mind. So don't talk to people. Don't talk to people about what you're trying to achieve. Only talk about your uh, only talk about your affiliate marketing goals to people who are either doing it, successful at it, or at least are on the same path as you are. Okay, don't make my mistake because I'm telling you, at the beginning, when you get started, when you start from zero, it's all up there. It's all in your mind. Okay, you have to keep going. Like you have to keep yourself motivated and optimistic. So you just keep taking action. So you have to be ready mentally. So join, join Facebook groups, join forums, join masterminds, have a coach, have a mentor, get your environment right when it comes to affiliate marketing. And don't talk about it to anyone who is not in that space. Trust me. Trust me. Like, don't brag on social media about what you're trying to do. Like, don't tell anyone. Okay, don't tell anyone unless it's someone in this space. Another thing I wouldn't do is to sign up for one of those high ticket affiliate program when they charge you 500, 1,000, $2,000 for the right to sell a 500, 1,000, and $2,000 offer. If you're new, if you're new to affiliate marketing and you don't have any skills, you shouldn't spend money to promote those offers. It doesn't make any sense. Any money you have, two things. Any money you have, either buying knowledge, which means buying a training, having a mentor, a coach, or traffic tools. Okay, so it should be invested in your business. not in some kind of high ticket offer like plan where you can promote. Doesn't make any sense, because here's the truth about this program. I'm not saying you can't make money with this program, okay? People make money with this program, but there are skilled marketers already. Okay, those people, the reason why they can sell 1,000 to 2,000 product is because they have the skill to sell a 10, 20, 50, $100 product already. And if you go straight from never sold anything or very little, or never made a consistent income from affiliate marketing, to trying to sell a 1,000, 2,000 high ticket offer, you're going to fail, because the success rate in that space is very little. It's very small. Only few people make all the money, because those are the ones who are already skilled. They already now know how to market. They have the right mindset to sell high ticket. And probably, if you're new to that space, you're not going to succeed. And you're going to spend a $1,000, $2,000 on a high ticket offer, and then you're going to be disappointed. And then you're going to say, oh, affiliate marketing is a scam, it doesn't work, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so don't do something like that. Don't try to skip the line. Just wait for your turn. You're gonna get there, but you have to do things in order. And again, I speak from my heart. Okay, I want you to succeed, and I really believe. I heard that quote one day. If you if you want to win an election, you tell people what they want to hear. If you want to help people, you tell them what they need to hear. And I really want to help you. Okay, I'm not trying to be popular with you. I'm not trying to. I just want to help you. So don't do that. Start small and grow big. But you can like only invest in traffic, tools, or knowledge. And knowledge can take various form. Can be investing in a course, in a mentor or coach, consulting. That stuff is knowledge. Okay, anything that help you get more skilled is worth the investment. Okay, so another thing that I wouldn't do is to spend too much time on YouTube. Oh man, you guys, you guys who are new to affiliate marketing, geez, you spend so much time on YouTube. You can spend so much time on YouTube watching videos after video. I don't say don't go on YouTube. I go on YouTube sometimes to learn skills when I need to learn something very specific, something that I don't know how to do. I go on YouTube, but I'm not binge watching. I'm not binge watching videos after videos after videos. Like, you're just gonna get confused. Don't get confused. I believe you should educate or stay, inspire yourself by watching other marketer, or learning new stuff, because it keeps you motivated. That I can acknowledge, but it shouldn't be more than 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 30-minute max per per day. If it's a 1 hour video, watch half. Watch half now, the other half the next day, because most of your time should be spent actually doing affiliate marketing, not learning about it. So like there is such a like information overload is real. It's a real thing, especially with people who want to make a living online. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. So if you don't set a limit on the amount of content you're consuming, man, YouTube is gonna gonna steal your time, and it's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. So use something like that. Like use a timer. Those timers used for cooking. If you wanna educate yourself or motivate yourself by watching some videos on affiliate marketing, put 25 minutes. Okay, or use your phone, or 25 minutes. And when it's done, it's done. It's action. You take action. You do something. You have to do something. Knowledge is only useful if you do something with it. So do not binge content on YouTube or anywhere else. Another thing I wouldn't do, and it's so important, so important. I wouldn't go in too many niches at a time. Now, I know some of you. I've been in this business for 14 years, so I know what's going on in your head. I've met so many newbie affiliates. I know exactly what's going on in your head. You hear that marketer is making a killing in the weight loss niche, so you get all pumped out and you promote weight loss offer. Yeah. So you start making some step in that space, weight loss offers, and then you read a tweet or an article or a post about someone making a killing in the dating niche. And suddenly you're like, oh, that's where the action is. Dating niche. And then you withdraw some of your effort from the weight loss to allocate them to the dating niche. And then after a few days, you forgot what you were doing in the weight loss niche. And after a while, you're like, oh, no, that's weight loss is where it's really happening. And you get back to weight loss and you forget about dating, and you go from one niche to the other, and you're not making any progress. So I get it. I totally get it, because I've been there. Finding a niche is it's very difficult for a lot of people, because for a lot of people, because they don't have they still didn't get any success. They subconsciously they're afraid that success will escape them, so they try to look for success everywhere. But here's the truth: there's money in every niche. You can make money in every niche online. Okay, I've been in business for I've been doing affiliate marketing for 14 years, and I've promoted all kind of product: weight loss, dating, financial newsletters, self-help, manifestation offer, BizUp, how to sing. They are like, for every niches out there, I can guarantee you there are some people making millions of dollars in that niche. So the issue is not the niche. The goal is not to find the perfect niche. The goal is stick to one niche until you get some results. And then if you want to move on, use what you've learned in that niche to become successful faster in another niche. So now you might be wondering, Ryan, how do I select a niche? Well, it's different for everybody, but here's what I can tell you. When it comes to niches in affiliate marketing, there are two universe. That's the first thing you have to remember. You have hard niches and soft niches. So hard niches are everything around money, how to keep it, how to make it, how to keep it, how to multiply it. So that might include real estate, internet marketing, teaching affiliate marketing like I'm doing right now, cryptocurrency, um, what else? How to start a business, how to lower your cost, how to optimize your cost, your expenses, everything around money and wealth, insurance, and the soft topics, the soft niches is everything that is not like money related, and that could be parenting, communication skills, dating, health, fitness. But uh, this also includes hobbies, piano, learning how to sing, gardening, all that stuff, everything that is non-monetary, non-money related. And something you have to know, you can make money in all of with everything. Okay, there's no like, oh, I can make money with this. You can make money with everything. However, what I would say is in hard topics, hard niches, you you have the potential to make more money faster because you are selling money for money in the sense that if I can if I can teach you how to build a $1 million real estate portfolio because I've done it and I can teach it to you, you will gladly pay me $5,000 for that information because I'm exchanging $5,000 for $1 million of value. So you're selling money at a discount basically. So keep that in mind. But it doesn't mean that you should go in that niche because I believe the only people who should go in those niche are people who actually had success in those niche. Like, don't go in the real estate niche if you're not a real estate investor. Don't go teach how to make money online if you have never made money online. Like, don't promote those kind of offer because the truth is you will sabotage yourself. There's a part of you, part of your brain who will tell you, remind you that you're not congruent. How can you? The only reason I feel I can teach you affiliate marketing is because of this, because I've done it. Okay, I've done it for many years consistently. It's not fluff. I've done it consistently. So one of the best thing you can do is to start with a niche that you like, that you have some kind of experience. You don't have to be an expert, by the way. You don't have to be an expert, but it's always better if you have some kind of affinity, experience, knowledge in the niche where you want to make money in. Okay, it's very important. So, with that said, when you have a niche, you have to stick to it. Okay, you have to stick to it because if you don't stick to a niche, you're not going to succeed. It's impossible. I never knew. I had a friend who he lost his job during the 2008 financial crisis. He was an investment banker, and when he lost his job, he wanted to make money online. So he's a good friend of mine, very very probably my best friend. I consider him like my best friend. I met him late in life, but we have such a great bond. So his very first niche was, the employment niche, how to help people um, find an investment banking job. And he chose that because he had experience as an investment banker, but also recruiting other investment banker, because he's been there for many years in that bank and climbed up the corporate ladder there before losing his job during the financial crisis. Uh, but and here's what's interesting about that story. He created like a small digital product, and he emailed his contact people, everybody he knew in his Gmail, to let them know that, he created a course on how to get a junior investment banking job, um, selling it for $17, sending an email to all his contacts, and I got a few sales. And that gave him the belief that he could sell something online, could sell digital product online. But the reason why he stopped there is because he realized there were not a lot of affiliate offer in that space. And if he wanted to really make a business of that, he would have to actually create a brick and mortar business, maybe like a coach, not necessarily brick and mortar, but like a more service oriented business, like being a coach and taking client on the phone to train them and coach them, prepare them for the interview. And he really wanted to sell things online. And so he decided to go to the affiliate marketing road. And for him, the bridge between his experience as an investment banker and affiliate marketing was promoting affiliate product in the financial space. And that's how he was able to make a living in that industry. So as you can see, sometimes you have to test something and then to find out what exactly you want to do. But in that example, in that case, everything he did when it comes to selecting the niche was congruent with his past experience. First, a digital product on how to get a junior investment banking job, then promoting affiliate offers in the financial space. And that worked really, really well for him. And the other lesson from that story is making that first sale of that digital product. It changed everything for him, because suddenly he was like, oh wow, Wright told me about that stuff, and I was like skeptical. Like, but it works. Like, you can sell stuff online, and because he had that new belief, suddenly boom, he had everything clicked, and he was able to make his online business a success. So for you, and this brings my next point. Forget about the $1,000 per day or $100 per day or 5K per month, like kind of goal. Please, I beg you, stop that, because as long as you think about it like that, you're not going to succeed. You're just going to keep binge watching YouTube videos. Why do you think all the headlines, all the titles of their video are how much you can make in a day or a week? Because they know that's what's going to get you, attract you. And there's nothing wrong with that, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. But if you want to succeed, you can't think of it like that. If you are zero, you're making zero, okay? You have nothing. What makes you think you're gonna make $7,000 in a week, even with the right strategy? It's not possible. Unless you have a mentor or someone's gonna help you speed up that process, it's not gonna happen. So stop thinking about it this way, like a dollar figure attached to a time frame. Instead, what I would like you to do is to think of it as think of your goal more as making my first sale, making my first $100, making my first $1,000, and then when you get there, like paying deal with it. Maybe you have a mortgage, maybe you have gas you pay every month, electricity, and insurance, anything. List your expenses, list all your expenses, and take the smallest one or one of the smallest. Could be your cell phone bill, cable bill, I don't know, and make a decision. Make a decision that your affiliate marketing business is going to pay for that bill. Why? Why you should go about it this way? Number one, it's extremely tangible. Making $1,000 per day when maybe you're just getting started, it doesn't mean anything to your brain. You know, your brain, your subconscious mind, it doesn't understand numbers. You only understand like feelings and sensations. Okay, so if you tell him, "I'm gonna make $1,000 per day," he's gonna freak out. So how are you gonna do that? We never done this. How are you gonna do that? You know, work 24/7, like borrow money and spend all that money on traffic. Like it's a big leap. However, if you tell your brain, you know what, that cell phone bill, that cable bill, that rent, man, I want to get it. I want to find to get it paid easily. I want that extra cash. I can just pay for it easily, so I don't have to think about it. And with that extra money, enjoy myself. And I was like, that's a good idea. Sure, that's rent, man, every month with that bill. And when a goal makes sense to you, especially a goal like that, with something so foreign as like unique as affiliate marketing, it really works. For me, my goal when I got started was to pay my rent. I want to pay my rent, just my rent. I was like, man, at the time I didn't even have a job, and I was like, if I can pay my rent, man, if I can pay my rent for ClickBank, that's a win. That's a huge win. And you know what's crazy? For a year, I didn't make I didn't make any money for affiliate marketing. But when I changed my goal, and the reason was because of everything I told you earlier, like just binge watching YouTube and oh, I'm gonna make 1 million. I'm gonna see that $1 million launch at the time. That was the whole the hype, but $1 million launch, blah blah blah. Made zero. But the day I decided I will pay my rent, and I wrote wrote the amount, exact amount. I will pay my rent with affiliate marketing. It took me a month and a half to do it, and after that, I was always able to pay my rent. But not only my rent, but I was making more and more money, and eventually, I was making the same amount I was making at my previous job working like much less hour. And after 12 months, I doubled my sales, and then I doubled my sales, and I was done, like was, and then my life changed basically. And that's what I want for you. I want your life to change, but you have to think about it strategically. You can't just think about it like everybody else. You have to listen to someone who's actually care about you and has a proven approach. And the approach starts with how you think about affiliate marketing, that business, because it's a very, 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 very particular business in a way. In a way, it's so easy. It's so easy, so simple to understand. Like my son is 7 years old and he understands it. Can explain to him, he will understand. He understand it. And at the same time, so few people make it work. That's what's interesting. So few people make it work. And I believe they make it work. They can't make it work because what's happening here when they go about it. So that's number one. So pick a niche, stick to it, and and choose a goal that makes sense to you. And write it. Put it on a piece of paper, put it somewhere, and look at it every single day. If you every single day look at that piece of paper with that target, that bill that you want to pay with your affiliate business, in the morning, in the washroom, on your way to work, before going to bed, you will make that money. I guarantee you will make that money because things will just click. You will just like laser focus on a very specific, meaningful target. Okay. When you have your goal, you have your niche. Now there's something very, very, very. By the way, you notice I didn't say anything about offer or traffic yet. I didn't mention any of those things yet because you see how much what's happening before you do any actual marketing is actually what sets you up for success. So when you have your niche, you have your target, your clear target, you look at it every day. Now it's time for you to schedule. You have to schedule time to work on your business. So when I say schedule, it means take your calendar or your digital calendar and block time. Okay, you have to block time. It doesn't matter if it's half an hour, 2 hours, but you have to block time every day to make progress. So if you don't have a lot of time, say you have a job, say you have a job with family, you're like me, I have two kids. Um, if I had a job right now, like, and I really wanted to make progress with affiliate marketing every day, I would try to schedule two block of 30 minutes, maybe 30 minutes in the morning and 30 minutes in the evening. I use my timer and I will only work on it on my affiliate marketing business. And working is not learning, it's actually doing real stuff, real stuff. Okay. Learning time doesn't count. Learning time doesn't count. Mean that if you're watching this video, it doesn't count as work. It's only work if you take action, if you do something. And when you schedule your time, you have to do something every single day, especially if you only work for half an hour or two blocks for half an hour every single day. And those days where really busy, try to squeeze in 15 minutes, at least 15 minutes, because 15 minutes is better than nothing, is better than zero. Don't stay at zero, okay? And obviously, if you want to take the weekend off, take the weekend off, you deserve it. But if you want to add more time, just do more time. But just don't binge information. Just don't do that. Okay, don't binge information because it's going to slow you down. Believe me, believe me. So when you have a niche, you have your target, your income target, the bill you wanna offset with your affiliate income, and you have scheduled time to work on your affiliate business. What do you do? Well, it's a great question. So now that's where the fun starts. So you go to Excel or Google Sheets, something like that, and you're gonna list a few offers that you want to promote in that niche. So if you are in the biz op niche or internet marketing niche, that might be GBZoo. If you are in the self-help, might be ClickBank. It really depends. So a good way to find affiliate program in your niche is to write your niche affiliate program, or see what everybody else is advertising right now and see if those offers have affiliate programs. So pick 4-5 offers. So if you go on ClickBank, for example, and you go to the marketplace, you can see the best selling offer in every niche. Now you have to understand something. If you go to the top 10 offers in a particular niche, you bet it's very competitive. It's going to be very competitive. But it doesn't mean that you can promote those offers. You can totally promote those offers. It's just that there are a lot of people. So what I suggest, and you can do both. You can do actually both. You can promote offers on page one, but what I suggest also is to maybe promote offers on page two. So you can pick 2 or 3 offers on page one and promote and choose 2 or 3 offers on page two. That's very simple. So choose those offer, create your affiliate link, and then the fun begin. Now the fun begin. So you're going to need a tracker, and that's probably one of the only thing you should spend money on. It doesn't have to be expensive. Okay, I have a tracker I use all the time. It's called ClickMagick. I really recommend them. They have a plan that start at $30 per month, something like that. Probably put the link for you in this video. But you need a tracker, because if you use your naked link, which means the link that ClickBank give you, you might have trouble. Like, you might, when people click, you might have trouble. Like you can for example use those links for Facebook or Google Ads. If you send them emails, that might be an issue also. So use a tracking software where you would take that naked link and change it so that it's a totally different link. And not only it's gonna look nicer, but you're gonna be able to see how many people click, how much money you made, your earning per click, the quality of the traffic if you doing paid ads, and all kind of very useful information when you are an affiliate marketer. So get a tracking link, get a tracker, get a software that track links, so that you don't use your naked link, which is the link that the affiliate platform give you. When you have those leads, those links, sorry, you have your offers. Now it's about getting traffic. Again, it's very simple. There's only 2 ways to get traffic: with your time, or you pay for it. Okay. If you have a little bit of cash to invest in your business, I suggest that you start paying for traffic, and I'm going to tell you how. If you don't have money, or you don't want to spend money, then you're going to have to spend time. Okay, there's no such thing as like free traffic. You spend time or you spend money, but you have to spend something. You have to give first. Then you have to give first. So if you decide to do spending time, then that means you're gonna have to block, those half an hour blocks. Those are gonna be content creation blocks. You're gonna have to create content every single day. So, for example, I'm gonna give you a strategy. One thing you can do is to create video reviews for affiliate offers, and you don't have to show your face. You can use Canva, you can use a lot of different tools. But what you can do is take those 5 or 10 offers and create video reviews using ChatGPT and Canva and stock videos. And when you work on your business, that's all you're going to do. And if you, for example, if you go that road, like the videos, trying to get traffic and to your affiliate links with videos, then that's all you're going to do for 3 months. You have to stick to it. You're gonna have to stick to it, because you can be making videos and then doing TikTok or doing Instagram, whatever strategy you use, you're gonna have to stick to it. So now I know, for example, some of my affiliates, successful affiliates, they have Instagram pages in the manifestation niche, like law of attraction and this kind of topics. And every day they just post quote or meditation and things like that, and they've grown their page. And the way they make money is they put an affiliate link on their Instagram profile, and it works very well for them. But they are consistent. They are very consistent with their content. So you don't have to produce content if you put that word. There's no an audience. You're gonna have to put content non-stop. Same thing if you do TikTok. If you do TikTok, like a TikTok account to promote an affiliate offer in a particular niche, you're gonna have to publish videos daily on that account. But the good news is, once you get sales, your system works, and now you just keep going. But I have more advanced strategy, but it's just an introduction to affiliate marketing, so I'm not going to cover it. I'm not going to cover it right now. If you have money, and that's why I really stress the importance of having the tracking software, you can start running some ads. However, if you run the ads, and believe me on this, do not drive traffic to the offer. I'm not even a big fan of bridge pages, to be honest with you. I don't really like. I know some people make money for bridge pages. I know it works. I know some very successful affiliates making a lot of money, like with that funnel, like ad, bridge page, offer, cha-ching. Okay, no doubt about it. But personally, and how I've built my business is by building my list. Every ad, most of the ad, I would say, most of the ad I run are designed to generate leads or build my email list. So if you're promoting a dog training ebook, I'm not going to promote the dog training ebook directly. I'm going to put an ad. I'll go to ChatGPT, ask ChatGPT to write me a short report on, how to teach your dog to bark less. I don't know anything about dogs, just making that stuff up. But I don't know, stay clean or whatever. And it will give you all those advice, and then create a PDF for it. That's what I would advertise. I would advertise the PDF on how to keep your dog healthy or blah blah blah. And then when people sign up, then I redirect them to the offer, and then I will send email to promote the dog training offer. And if you're using ClickMagick or tracking software, for every dollar you spend, you should be able to know how much you've made, like on day 1, day 7, day 30. So that's the thing. That's the thing to keep in mind. Like, so you have to spend some money on ads, but do what you want, obviously. But I would advise to build a list in that space, in the niche you are interested in. And to do that, you create a lead magnet, and you can use ChatGPT for that, then Canva to create the cover. And that's what I would advertise. And it's good because you are advertising free stuff. So you're not asking anyone to buy anything, you're just advertising free stuff. And that's the best kind of stuff to advertise, because the resistance threshold is really, really small. So you can just do that. So if you're doing time traffic, like spending time on your traffic every day, half an hour creating content in one platform on one topic for 90 days, period. with an affiliate link either in the comment, the bio, until something picks up, okay, until you start getting those sales. If you're using paid traffic, you select the traffic source, could be TikTok, Facebook ads, YouTube ads, search, banner ads, display, native. It doesn't matter. There's not one source better than the other. The only traffic source that matter is the one you understand and master. So choose one, educate yourself on it, learn about it, know how it works, but just enough to get started. Don't get into the rabbit hole, and set up an email marketing account with Aweber. It's free when you get started. I think you can have 2,000 subscribers for free. And believe me, when you have 2,000 subscribers, you'll be able to afford Aweber. If you email your list regularly in that niche, in one particular niche, you will make sales very easily. So set up an autoresponder, create a landing page. You can use lead page, you can use ClickFunnels, but there's so many of those landing page builder now. Before I would recommend ClickFunnels or lead page, but I don't even recommend them anymore because there's so many of those other landing page builders. Some of them are even free. So just use whatever you like, whatever you can afford, and you'll be good to go. And create a lead magnet. I like PDF. If you like to speak, talk, use videos. You don't even have to show your face or be the guru. Can just go out there, find good content, repurpose it, change it, put your own touch to it, and then put it in a PDF or video. You can even use AI voice to record the audio if it's an audio or video, and then that's what you advertise. That's what you advertise. Make sure you understand and master the platform you're going to advertise on, and then start small. $5, $10 a day, every day in your half an hour block. Good, because that's the real work. That's when you come back to your campaign every day, try to understand what happened the previous day and make some changes. And as you go then create a new campaign or fine tune, and things that work, just keep doing more of it. You will always make more. You will always make more money doubling down on something that works, even if it's small, than trying to do something different, hoping that it's much bigger and better. So whenever you have more success, like for example, people are clicking on your ad and signing up to get your lead magnet. So, what's the placement? What's working? Oh, maybe instead of $5, I can put $10 and then $25. And because you know the commission of your ebook is probably maybe $45, you said, okay, I'm going to go to $30, see how many email I get, and if I get at least the sales, because that will mean I'm profitable. And then when you're profitable, you're on your way to succeed. Okay. And then you never stop. You never, ever, ever, ever stop. Whatever method you use, whatever strategy you use, you never stop. You keep going, you improve, you fine tune. And if something doesn't work, you just stop and do something different, but never stop. I believe in you. I know you're going to be successful. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon.